You can also change the curvature of a line using individual points either along that line or at the ends of the line. If the line is already curved, like I've done here, I went ahead and I did a bit of a edit curvature here on my line, and then go up to my edit pattern and go down to edit curve point. I can then select that, and it allows me to change the curve in different ways associated with different points. So here now I've got some Bezier handles, and I can begin to change the angle of my line from either end. So I can be a little bit more specific in how I change that. You can see as I get closer to the point with my Bezier handle, it affects less of the length of the line, and going up and down will change the line accordingly. And likewise, if I go over here and I lengthen the line out, you can see the amount of distance from the point I started from is now changed dramatically. Whereas if I bring that closer to the point, less of my line is changed. And again, I go up and down to change the angle of curvature of that line. While I'm in this tool still, in my Edit Curve Point tool, I can add additional curve points to my lines. So if that wasn't enough change that I needed, I can add another point into the center. This is a curve point, slightly different than a regular add point. You can see it's red. And within this tool, I can then go in and make some edits as well. That's an additional place I can make some curve point lines. Okay, so I can go and start moving my line using those points as well. If I go back to edit pattern, those curve points disappear and you don't see them anymore. They don't break the segment. They're only there to help assist in the creation of various curves along a straight line. Back to edit curve points and they appear again. And you can delete that point if you'd like. Delete all curve points if you prefer, or convert to segment point so that it splits our line. And you can see all of my other curve points will show up, and that's where the segments are made for the sole purpose of curving the line. Okay, so again, I can delete that point. As I start deleting points, you can see that it straightens out my line. Okay, so those curves are important, or those points are important along the curve for the curvature of that line.